Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And that pass is called in over the middle. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Arkansas. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. It's a quarterback keeper. Finding space at the 20. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense can set up with a 1st down and goal.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
1st and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. And that catch is hauled in. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They can't stop him. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Throws to the tight end. And the receiver wide open for an easy catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a 1st down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
1st down, looking to throw the football. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Snags a quick throw. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And it's a bunch formation. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So Arkansas has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it with room to run. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They'll run it to the right side. He gets loose. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Caught behind the line. It's Bell. Finds room at the 30. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Comes up with the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Back to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion sets up a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He makes the grab. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And the defense comes up with the foot. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. This passing game is still on fire. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner is able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Henry. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And he just throws it away. Quarterback operating an empty set. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Receiver in motion now. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Caught quickly.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Bell. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. And the defense tackles him on what should be the final play of this first half. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Finds his man. It's Henry. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either.
Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
About this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Important second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down.
That's thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the receiver. Gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw here. Grab near the sticks. It's Briggs. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. You've got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
He keeps it on a design run. Touchdown, Memphis, as they come roaring back now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but it shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The defense showing blitz here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this time it's complete. Breaks loose at the 45. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught inside the 10. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Razorbacks line it up with 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And is intercepted. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Tigers.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. As we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll hand it off. Jukes to get free. Has the 1st down and more. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Razorbacks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. Design quarterback run. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Now the important point after attempt.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? With the catch, it's Henry. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The shotgun handoff here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Bell. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
The pocket breaking down. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. What a grab in the end zone and a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Sticking with the running game. And they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The Razorbacks line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Defense is coming after him. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
He's running out of time here. Short pass finds the tight end. And the Razorbacks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So now on comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That one's off target, and the game will remain tied. So here comes our first play of overtime. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense scoops it up, trying to win the game on this return. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series in these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Here on this first play, Chris, almost like they're just testing the defense emotions now that we're into overtime. Kind of a generic, simple, conservative call, but it does make sense because you don't just get physically tired out there. Now that we're in overtime, mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? They're up to the task on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Offense comes to the line here on 1st and goal. They're not sending out the kicker yet for a game-winning field goal try. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
They come up on 3rd and goal. Do you try to punch it in or just position the ball for a game-winning field goal try? 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. Man, bad call, backfires, and now they get a tough decision here on 4th down. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.